I'm Barry Tramel. Boone Pickens has transformed Oklahoma State University football. His donations of more than $250 million has given OSU the needed facilities to compete on college football's biggest stage. Cowboys won the 2011 Big 12 championship, seem primed for another championship run in 2013, and Boone Pickens has enjoyed the spoils. And he's showing no signs of slowing down, even though on May 22nd, Boone turned 85 years old. Last week, we went down to Dallas, spent some time with Boone in his Dallas office. Here's the interview. Well, you turned 85 last week.
Yeah, and I've already adjusted to it.
When are you going to retire?
In a box. No, I'm not going to retire. I love to work, and so I quit playing golf. I don't hunt quail anymore.
How come?
Oh, I've got macular, and I'm still strong enough to hit the ball 200 plus yards on golf, but I can't hit two shots in a row. I have a good shot and a bad shot. It's not any fun to play that way.
Is it good genes? Were your parents?
Well, my mother went prematurely, and she was in great health, and she had a brain tumor, and we lost her in 77. She was born in 1900 and died, and she was 77 years old. My dad, born 1897, died in 88, and he was 90 years old.
What'd you do for your birthday?
Had a great, I had several birthday dinners. My daughter did one for me the night of the 21st in Newport Beach, California, and that was all family was there. And then the 22nd, which was my birthday, Barry Andrews and Alan White and Jerry and Gene Jones were there, and Trevor and Jan Reese Jones were there, and Harold and Annette Simmons, which were five of my very, very good friends here in Dallas. And they had a great piano player and guitar player, and we didn't leave there till 11 o'clock. We had a great time, and dinner over at the Andrews house.
Of course, you've gotten the last 10 years or so heavily involved with OSU. Why did you do that? And looking back, what has it done for you?
Well, the reason I did it is, I'm very competitive, and I guess I got tired of getting beaten. I got tired, and I said over there at some point at Stillwater, I said, I hate to go to a game, lose, and walk out and look down at my feet. And I said, we're going to get competitive here, meaning you're not going to win every game. We know that. Nobody does that. But we're going to get competitive. So when we leave, we know that we played a good football game, basketball game, or whatever sport, and we're proud of the team. We're not leaving there just getting our ass beat and just feeling bad about it. So I said get competitive, and now I'm telling them over there now, forget that competitive. It's around, let's win. And I think, everything's worked out pretty good. If you look at the Athletic Village, I thought it was a great idea, and it was a huge undertaking. And, Mike Holder's done I think, tremendous job of developing the Athletic Village after we took those losses in the market in 08 and 09 that, Wall Street Journal said all the Athletic Village has stopped. I thought, what in the hell are they talking about? I mean, we got $43 million worth of projects going there, and he's going to put together the baseball stadium, and he's got the Equine Center is going to kick off pretty soon. So, a tremendous amount of activity there. You've been over there, you know what I'm talking about. They did the Sherman Smith indoor facility. That's all finished. And, I just think we've advanced our school, dramatically from where we were 10 years ago and where we are today.
What was your interest in OSU sports? between early 50s and early 2000s? 50 years. Basically, how involved were you, or how much did you pay attention? How much?
Well, I can remember we had a homecoming game, and I've looked this up and now forgotten it, but Kansas beat us in the last half a minute of the game. And they had that VIP seating. We didn't have any suites at that time. It was the old stadium. And I remember I said, before we left, I said, let me say something to the group here. I said, we're all love this school and all, but I said, if we're going to get competitive, we're going to have to give some money. We're going to have to do something for the program and all. And I remember, I think it was Fred Drummond from Pawhuska said, okay, how much you talking about giving? I said, I think all of us should give $100,000 apiece to the program. And it didn't get much response. I remember that. But I said, hell, I'm tired of coming to the homecoming and losing homecoming. I said, that's really a sad day for me.
What do you get out of your association, apart from the satisfaction of winning? And Oklahoma State's had a great run here, but has it built up relationships in Stillwater for you? I mean,
within the university?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Whoever we're talking, whether it's, I mean, I know you're longtime friends with Mike, but also Burns and anybody else that I might not know about.
Yeah, in Stillwater, of course, with the university. I mean, everybody knows me, but, you know, hell, they should. I mean, and I know a great number of people in Stillwater that I never knew before. But I tell you, any place, if I'm in New York, I'd very likely somebody come up to me in a restaurant and said, I'm so-and-so, I got out of school in '82, OSU. I just wanted to shake hands with you and tell you, you know, thanks for your help and things like that. I mean, all over this country, I have people come up to me, oh, Jay's with me, and he knows what I'm talking about. That if there's any OSU person, I think, in a room where I am, they'll come to me and say hello, which that's nice.
You got on the stadium picture out in your lobby, Holder's got a nice inscription, which he forgot exactly what he said, but he said something about dreams. Thanks for helping us make dreams come true, or something like that. I mean, do you feel like, I mean, is there a lot of satisfaction in knowing that, not just for the athletes, I know Holder's big on dreams, you know, making dreams come true for the athletes, but for just the '82 grad you just mentioned, you know, people like that now feel like they got a fighting chance and get a lot of satisfaction.
Well, I think the confirmation of what I'm saying is that when I made the big gift in 2005, $165 million, that I said they're either going to just sit there and say, we'll let Boone pay for it, or they're going to say, we've got an opportunity now to really do something for the school and that we can get competitive. And man, they stepped up. They really did. I mean, that goes right into the $1 billion capital campaign. But I mean, they were giving all the way. And there've been, I don't know how many of them up to my ranch. And Burns has entertained our, you know, alums there, and Mike Holder has, and you know, we've raised a lot of money just getting to know each other. That's what it amounts to.
What do you get personally out of your connection with the football team? Do you get to know any of the players, or?
Yeah, I'm not big on wanting to know the players. When I know the players, I find it to be very rewarding. Brandon Whedon and I are in touch. I haven't heard anything from Justin Blackman, and I'm in touch with Des Bryant, and here in Dallas, and but I just, you know, I just like to win. I like to see our team do well.
Have you connected with coaches? Is that relationship, whether it's Les first or Mike now, or heck, basketball too, doesn't matter. I mean, you're obviously good friends with Holder. Have you Have you developed a similar relationship with the coaches, or are they also sort of?
No, not too much. I mean, of course, I knew Les Miles, and I helped Les, but Les, he departed coincident with the big gift, and I was very vocal about let's get a coach that's a OSU grad and quit having these guys use OSU as a stepping stone. And I never developed a friendship with Les Miles. I thought he did a pretty damn good job beating OU. I believe he beat them 2 times, 5 years? Was that right, or was it?
2 and 4.
2 and 4, yeah. Pretty good, unusual. And I was very complimentary of that performance. And then Gundy came on board, and I don't have much contact with Mike. I used to win contests. And I have closer contact with Travis Ford. And Travis is going to get there. Took him a little while to get going, but he's going to get there.
How do you want OSU to remember you? 20 years from now, 30 years from now, somebody takes their 16-year-old son to a football game. He said, Boone Pickens Stadium. Who's Boone Pickens? What do you want him to say?
Down at Holdenville, I went there, and there was a big deal, and the 3rd grade teacher said she's a very attractive, articulate woman. She said, I'm in the 3rd. Oh, this is where I named the school for my aunt. Her name was Ethel Melanson Reed, and she said, children, we have a very important person today is going to be here at the school, and they could have sat in the chair you're sitting in. He could have sat in your chair when he was in the 3rd grade here in Holdenville. Said, do you know who I'm talking about? And she said, all the kids raised their hand. She said, well, Travis, tell me what you know about Boone Pickens. And he said, he was here in Holdenville, he went to Oklahoma State, and he has a big hat and a big head. And she said, no, that's Pistol Pete. That was not Boone Pickens. So anyway, I don't know how they'll remember me, but I know I'll be happy with it.